What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. And it's time to do a little BSing out here Monday night. All right. Yep, Dig Daddy's up. Make sure to get his stream. When you get there, don't forget to hit like, get that thumbs up on his stream, and tell everybody there that I said what's up. What's up, everybody? Yeah, right. Like I get the notification too. I don't know what they want me to do. Do they want me to watch me or be me? It doesn't make any sense to me. But for you guys, it absolutely makes sense. But like, why are you gonna tell me to go watch me because I go live? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But whatever, YouTube, you do you. You know, I'm not gonna nitpick so long as I have somewhere to go live at, right? I don't know where I'd go if YouTube shut down though, you know? Right? Watch myself from my phone while I pretend to be me here in person. Yeah, definitely want to roll back to that. Sorry to hear about both of your losses, wheezing. That's rough, man. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Definitely understand if you're going to keep a low pro this evening. Donna, you as well. You know, for the loss of your dogs. It's rough, man. I lost a dog. My last dog, actually, that I had. That was my dog. Um, Actually, both my last dog. Well, obviously, since they're not my dogs anymore. One of them, we had this really nice Shar Pei, teddy bear Shar Pei, and had her for years. She eventually got sick and had to get put down. That was a rough night. Poor dog. Things are expensive, man. Pets are expensive. That's why I like fish. I mean, some fish can be expensive too, but like my wife, she wanted one of those little pocket dogs. Can't stand those damn things. That's what she wanted. But she doesn't realize that those little puffy ones, they grow like they're the puppies. They're cute, but when they get older, they don't always look the same. You know, you always see the pictures of the cute little puppy ones. And then it's like, oh, when those grow up, they get ugly. You don't want them when there old, and you got to start turning them over and like getting fresh ones all the time. Then before you know it, you have a farm of dogs, or you need to go buy a farm so you have room for your dogs. Then you just got a herd of Pomeranians and Bichons, and they don't even run with you. You have a little scooter to pull them like a little train. You just drive them around the farm, and that's their exercise for the day. Damn it! Now I want to farm for a dog train. Oh, my dog's gonna be waiting a long damn time then. I doubt I'm going there. Uh, but man, how's it going? Monday. It's a new day. It's a new week. Hope the weekend treated everybody well. Well, most, anyways. The rest of you. Hope you, if you had the opportunity to get out there, I hope you had some happy, heavy pans. I wanted to get out this weekend, but it rained. It was raining all damn weekend. Um, we opted to go to the state fair Saturday morning and got back right before it started raining, and it's been raining ever since. So I am glad that we were able to get out there. Me and the boy went down there and checked things out. Rode the roller coaster. It is expensive to ride the rides there. I did not realize how much till you buy just one ride on one ride on a ride. And you realize how damn expensive. That roller coaster for the two of us was $18. It ain't that big of it. Doesn't even go upside down. It's made out of wood. $18. It's like, what? That seems so absurd. But We went on that one, and most all the other rides are death traps anyways. So I like to stay away from the ones that take you up and spin you around, and you hope that a bolt doesn't pop off. Because the damn thing, we went over my view on carnival rides and how they're assembled all the time, and the chance of you dying is exceptionally high on those. But no, we just hit the one roller coaster. I was like, all right, we're good there. Walked around a little bit more, and then we got out of there. I did buy a hummingbird feeder for like $35. I don't know what I was thinking. That's a lot of money for a freaking hummingbird feeder. But it's super heavy duty, so maybe I'll have some video of some hummingbirds hanging out, getting their sip on. But yeah, I got home and like 10 minutes later, started raining. It's been going ever since. I got to make sure to remember after the stream to go out front and turn off the freaking the sprinkler. See, there you go. Night sun almost got taken out by a carnival ride. Shit's crazy. Right? It's more for the more dangerous ones because those are the fun ones. If you feel like you're gonna die, that's why they're fun, right? And I like to feel like it, but I like to know in the back of my head that it's totally safe. But when you can't convince yourself in the back of your head, you're just like, yeah, tweaker running it. Exactly. Some dude who's been up for 2 weeks, taking power naps to survive. You don't want to necessarily put your hands in his life or your life in his hands. But yeah, in the back of my head, I like to know that this device is well maintained. This big piece of greasy machinery is well maintained, and it's just a fox of death. It's not going to happen. It's a farce. I like to know that. But so I'm selective on what machinery I'll get on that spins my body outside of my own control. Hit that blunt, man. I just finished one before I started the stream. I'll get one going here in a little bit. But yeah, didn't get out last weekend. I wanted to. I got the backpack all made back up. I did a thing. I ordered a thing. Because the thing that my backpack is missing is somewhere to put stuff. I know that sounds crazy. It's a metal frame flop down. But the way it's made really only gives you room for like one layer of prospecting stuff. There's no pockets on the thing. Oh, yep. I'll let you know. For sure. But there's no pockets on there, so I'm always like trying to figure out where I'm going to put my drink at, right? And so I'm always like stuffing bottles here and there. But I finally got tired of that. And I want... This thing is so freaking light now. Alright. The thermoform. I'm on the fence on this one, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We'll see how it holds up after the next sluicin, or 5 more sluicins. So, got all my shit over here, but there's, like I said, there's nowhere else to stash anything. So I got myself... Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. But what I wound up picking up is a fanny pack that has a 1 liter water bladder in it, a 1.5 liter, that comes out the side, blah, 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 blah. But now I can carry a 1.5 liters, and I got a big ass pocket in here as well. So if I wanted, I can throw another liter of water in there, and maybe another one on top of that. So got my little medical pack. If you don't have a medical pack in your backpack, give a little thought to getting yourself one. Like, you don't want to be out there and then like slice your shit open and then just have to like hobble through the bushes to get back to your car without addressing that, you know, or dressing it rather. So you get yourself a little med pack. So you got some basic band-aids, some gauze, some gloves if you need them. Maybe even a little tweezers if you get a splinter or something. Some alcohol wipes, some gauze for bigger cuts. Yeah, exactly. I've never needed anything in here, but damn it, I'm glad to have it if I do. Especially the tweezers. Like, getting a splinter out in the middle of the... Here, you can't even see me. Getting a splinter out in the middle of the woods is the worst damn thing because you can't do shit about it, right? But yeah, get yourself a little thing, have a set of tweezers in there, have all your med shit in one little spot, and just keep it in your bag. And if you don't have a cool fanny pack, like me, get yourself a fanny pack. Yeah, dope. If you have one of these metal frame bags and you've been struggling with like the problem like I had, is there's nowhere to put anything other than the gear, the immediate gear. And there's room for everything else. But like miscellaneous stuff, like if you want somewhere to put your phone, you don't want to keep it in your pocket as you're leaning over rocks and dipping in the water and shit, you can throw it in here, man. This got a little front pocket. Where's my phone at? And this is a S2022 Ultra, so it's like fucking 12 inches long and shit. Fits in there, no problem. Plenty of room. Can throw it up here with my keys, so I don't have my little key fob in my pocket when I'm sitting in the creek panning. Yeah, I need to keep that with me. A joint. Keep my little joint container in there. This thing's dope, dude. Let me put a lighter in there too. Wait, I need this for now. I'm not going to the river right now. I need the lighter too. What am I doing? Throwing my tools away. But yeah, I got that bag on Amazon. It's like $39 and there's a $10 discount. So it's a pretty good deal. You know? $30 for a fanny pack water hydration pack. That's pretty good. The next cheapest one was like $70, and then $120 and $200 and $300. They go up really fast. It's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, this one's $30 and it's gonna do everything I need. Yeah, right. Bonus. If I forget my herb, I'll remember it there. But I'll get to the end of my bag and go searching for the weed where I know it's at. So it'll never last that long. I got to roll them up right before I go out to the river. Yeah, you got to throw some Tylenol in there. You know, so if you start getting a headache out there, you pop a couple Tylenol, you hurt your arm or something. You know, whatever you need, keep it in your little pack. Some, what's that stuff? Antihistamine. Some Benadryl, in case you have like a reaction to something out there. You can at least kind of counter it with some Benadryl. Take some Benadryl tablets. Some Quaaludes. That's right, some Percocet. You guys are getting into it out there, man. Y'all are digging in a different way. Yeah, a little closed small container of super glue. That's not a bad idea. Small bottle of hand sanitizer. All good things to have. Yeah, the hand sanitizer is really good if you get a cut and you want to clean it out, but I mean, you don't want to dip your hand in the river because the river's got all the same bacteria you're trying to wash away. So some hand sanitizer, it'll burn, but I'd rather it burn for a little bit than get infected and all pussy and shit that you have to deal with for weeks. But that's right, you get some super glue, drop it on there, close it up, you're good. Some meth, some good crystal, you'll be out there on the river for weeks, man. You won't do any work, you'll just make a bunch of lists and arrange the rocks in weird formations, but you'll be out there for weeks, man. Right. Yeah, some duct tape. Duct tape's not a bad one. Some zip ties. Now we're getting kind of out there. Zip ties are. I was thinking something else. Then I was like, wow, why would I use zip ties on anything like body wise? But like for supplies, stuff good to have. Yeah, the internet. Bring the internet with you. Your tablet. Maybe a little mini projector so you can project up on the rocks and watch some Netflix. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, you can watch my. If you're out on the river on a Monday night, you can throw it out there and watch some BSing in the shed. This is a good plan. Scrapyard's thinking. Yeah, for a tourniquet. I guess if you really, really got down to it, it would work. If you had absolutely nothing else to use. If you're whittling away at a stick and you accidentally shank your femur or your femoral artery. Uh, Duct tape, zip ties. I know, right? That's what I was saying. We kind of went off the rails a little bit, and I'm hoping no law enforcement is watching the stream tonight because they're gonna have questions. Like, why? Where exactly are you going? What are you prospecting for? Like, I'm going to the college, man. What the fuck? And they'll have more questions. And then you even joke about shit like that. Now I feel like I'm gonna get canceled because that was too dark of a fucking joke. Sorry, I don't go prospecting at the colleges. I'm joking. I'm absolutely joking. Fuck. Extra shovel? I got extra shovels. There'll be little ones. And then it'll really be confused. Like, what the hell's he even doing with that? You eating ice cream? And then I can say it was completely innocent. We're just going for ice cream. I didn't hear it. I didn't say it. I'm going to delete this stream as soon as it's done, man. I'm not even fucking around. You're late. That's fine. That's good if you just got here. You didn't miss anything. We were all late to the stream as well. We just started 12 seconds ago also. So you're right on time. Don't rewind the stream and be corrupted by anything you hear. It's all off camera. Off the record, even. But hey, what is on the record is tonight, as always, we got some sloppy seconds, some pay dirt that we're going to be giving away. Make sure you leave a comment on the comment video, as we do around here. Just pin that up at the top of the chat. So click on that, and you can maybe get yourself some sloppy seconds tonight. Ice cream for ice cream. I love ice cream, man. My favorite is the banana split that they have, the Blue Bunny. It's got all the stuff in it, and it's banana ice cream. It's too damn good. Safety meeting timeout. Get back on track. That's a good plan, man. But I don't really have any track, man. You know how I do it around here. I just kind of slop through it. You know? Here, let me do this off screen. It's just a cigarette anyway. I roll my own cigarettes. This is fucking American Spirit right here. There it goes. A little bit too tight. But yeah. The fuck was we talking about? Sloppy seconds, thirds, and fourths. Yeah, toilet paper. That's a good thing to put in the bag. I should probably think of doing that. Some TP or some wet wipe type TP. It's not like I can flush them anyway. Cerakote on a Batea? Sure, why not? I imagine over time it's going to get scratched in. Do it again. If you can. Can you do it again on top of it? I don't know. But I mean, we use plastic pans, so Cerakote is what? Just like a ceramic. So it actually might even work out pretty better than anything else because it won't wear down. But you want to only make sure that that surface that you wind up with is going to be conducive to holding gold rather than letting it slide. I would probably get a cheap Eastwig pan, test it out on that before you waste a Batea. Does it got ridges like ripples, or does it have riffles that have edges? If you got true riffles in there, then you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Do your thing. But if they're just little bumps, I don't know. I mean, it might still hold it. It might make it slippery enough that the gold slides right over it. Oh yeah, that's not going to be very much to hold anything, especially when you fill those in with the Cerakote. It could smooth it out some. So, like I say, before wasting a Batea, I would probably get a cheap Eastwig, like one of those $15 ones. I think you can even get them on Home Depot. You go on HomeDepot.com, they're like $15. Test it on one of those, see if it messes it up and makes it uh, harder to use as a pan than without. And if it does, don't do it to the Batea. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you can it's steel, so you can always buff it back out and do whatever you need to. If you Cerakote it though, that's kind of a permanent thing. It'd be a lot of work. I would just find another one at that point because you'd spend so much time unless you take like a die grinder to it and just buff it out like you're doing some fucking car restoration. Oh, it's raining out there. Oof, man. Yeah, I'd imagine it would wear off, but it being ceramic, that's pretty hard material, so the rocks and shit might not really be enough to cut into it. So whatever kind of seasoning it has when it's done being Cerakoted, I think is what you're going to wind up being stuck with. Yeah. But that's also still on ceramic. Do I seem serious? I am a little bit serious today. Thank you for transitioning me to the thing I wanted to bitch about. I am very serious today. I'm pissed off, man. So we signed my kid up for driving classes, right? He's 16. It's time to get behind a wheel, and so I can start drinking, and he can pick me up from the bar. Like a good child should do for their parents. But we have him signed up in damn 9/11 driving school, and it's been a screwy experience overall, completely, right? So like we signed him up, they did the first learning classes. And then they're like, okay, well, we're booking out way far right now. After you pay them the money, then they tell you this. They're like, yeah, your driving might be 3 to 6 months out. And at the same time, they send you a handbook that says you have to complete your courses within 6 months. So, like, they didn't even get us scheduled for our first drives till almost a year later. But admittedly, there was a little bit of time that passed between our last drive. But no, did they notify us or nothing? They just, all right, see ya, you're out of here. But they didn't even notify us. So I called to sign him up for his fourth drive today, and they're like, yeah, your policy's run out, and we'll take another $100 to extend it for you. I'm just like, what? Like, I already paid you $700 goddamn dollars, and then what do you now? You want another fucking $100 because because your shit's broken and you never notify us of anything? And I was like, we gave you guys a lot of time, and I'd expect you guys to be, give us a little bit of time if things don't get scheduled, or at least notify us if something's up. She was all rude and kind of snippy about it when I called her out on that, and she didn't want to answer to anything. She's just like, that's what your policy says, and didn't want to budge on it. So she kind of passed me off. She's like, well, I'll escalate this for you, and you can talk to somebody else. You're very disrespectful, so I'm going to disconnect. I didn't swear at her. I was just irritated, reasonably so. So now I'm waiting for a call back. And hopefully they'll be reasonable and be like, okay, well, we'll at least meet you halfway. We'll do something here. And we're not just going to give you half of your shit and then say, so sorry, see ya. And we'll see. So that's what I'm irritated about. No, because once you start cursing them out, then they definitely shut down. They're like, you're disrespectful. You can't be swearing at me. So whenever I swear on the phone with customer service, I always make sure that I'm swearing at the situation, the product, the problem, but not the agent. Because the agent is some minimum wage jackass. It's the best job they can get. Their employer treats them like shit. So my beef isn't with them, right? I've been that person, and I get they don't give a shit about my problem, and the more I bitch at them, the less of a shit they give about my problem. But like I wanted to express that I wasn't okay with what she was saying, and that there has to be something more that they can do. But she took that as me being disrespectful. It was like, you're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. She wanted to argue with me because I kept drawing her back in. And she's like, well, I'm just disconnecting. I was like, well, fuck you then. So yeah, that's why I might seem a little bit serious tonight, because I'm irritated, you know? So now I'm going to call up another place and see if he has to do the whole X amount of hours before he can take his test, or if he can just take his test. What's going on in California? Yeah, same for me. Driver's ed was just a class that we took. They showed you a bunch of videos to scare the shit out of you. Told you stuff you probably already knew about how to drive, or, you know, operating a vehicle on the public roads. And then they show you some more videos of people dying. And then they give you, you know, they put you behind the wheel and they say good luck. Though I got my license when I was 18, so I just skipped right to the test. And then that was good. That was that. You know, I mean, that's the problem, is I don't remember her name, and it's just the general line. You know, they don't have a specific line. Yeah, I'm not really customer service friendly. I mean, I guess I am to a point, but I know when you're bullshitting me, because I've used the same bullshittings before, or actually I don't, and I feel that they should at least give a half-ass effort. But if they're just no ass whatsoever, then I get irritated. You know, you got to at least put in a half-ass effort. Half-ass is the minimum ass. Any ass less than half, and that's not enough ass. They had the simulators. So I never got a simulator. My simulator was fucking pole position on the Atari. That's where I learned to drive. And it's a lot different. It's a lot different. Rad Racer. See, I didn't learn how to drive the right way. All right. But it's 5:30. So what do you guys say? You want to run a little bit of dirt, hit up the sluice, see if we can find any gold tonight? And then maybe that gold that we find, we'll find a new home for it with one of you guys. So while I'm switching over, don't forget to hit that link on top of the chat so that you, too, can get yourself the possibility of getting some sloppy seconds. So I hope you guys like the new angle on the sluice. I got a cool little arm that I bought and set up. Here, I'll show you. So now I'm clipped in here, and I can articulate the hell out of it and get right up on the sluice now. So you guys got an awesome view. Before it was just over here on the side. It kind of sucked. But what's sweet is I can use this for my the reviews as well. I just switch out the camera that's on there, and then I could just move it back and get an awesome view on that. So I'm pretty stoked. Thing that's not stoking is, oh, nope, we're good. Found my shovel. Well, I wanted to, is that better? I wanted to get a good angle so you could see the gold. Yeah, it is kind of a weird angle, isn't it? What's going on, Flash in the Pan? I know, man. Breaking my heart. You hurt my feeling. No, I know. Flash in the Pan. versus flash in your pan versus the other show that I watch, Flash in Panties, which is a completely different topic, and we're not going to get into it here right now. I know. Did I say your pan when you first got here, or when I said it? I don't know, man. I'm stoned, but I know who you are. I know you're not Ed. What's your name? Is it Bobby? Should put that at the end of your name. Your name. Jojo. Yeah, Mondays are pretty busy getting back into the week and the flow of things. I know, I'm just making shit up because I'm stoned, man. Speaking of, I'm gonna let her go. A little foggy out here on the claim today. Oh, John. All right then. Oh, viewers got it messed up. Yeah, you gotta watch the avatars, people. Maybe I'll try out some of your dirt. I gotta get some more pay dirt, you know? Down to like one bag. No, your profile picture. Your profile picture is also what you'd call your avatar in a chat room. It's the photo that represents who you are to everybody. But it's essentially just your personal logo or your brand logo or a picture of yourself. Like yours is just a W. be a tough angle to make. Alright. You guys even see shit at that angle? Fuck, man. Oh, there it goes. Here, how about that angle? Is that better? Kind of like that angle, right? Have I ever panned Cape D black sand? Yes. Yes, I have. Cape D cons, panned them over at Cape D. Got a video of me being there just a few weeks back. Wow, that was a steep angle I was running at. There we go. But yeah, Cape D black sand is pure black sand and magnetite, and in my opinion is some of the toughest shit to pan through. Not that it's overly difficult, it's just so damn tedious, and the native gold that you're getting there is so freaking tiny that it just makes it that much more difficult. Yes, yes, absolutely. They say it's that bad because it is that bad. It is the one sand or the one pay dirt type that I will not pan, and I'm even reluctant to run it down the sluice because I don't feel that this is enough area to properly run those kinds of black sands. Because it's really not. You know, you want to have a good space with some nice square footage to run over to make sure you give all those itty bitties as much chance as they can to drop out. And the thing with the black sands is it's the black sands. It's all concentrate. So it's all wanting to stay and fill in the cells or the riffles or whatever you're trying to pan with. And so it makes it so difficult because it's all concentrates. All right. There you go. How about that? A little bit of shiny. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm down to torture people with Cape D sands. I'm a dick like that. I even have some pay layer stuff that I could make tonight's out of. So whoever wins, I won't throw like too much in the bag, but we can definitely do some Cape D for some sloppy seconds. It works because I haven't prepared anything. But let's get our gold, which is in nice amounts. really small pieces in there. All right. Oh, this pan is the Braun pan. And yeah, Jason is absolutely correct. You can't get this pan anymore. So this pan was made by Chris Braun, a fellow who ran a company called Prospectors Plus up in Gold Bar. He made his own equipment and he developed this pan. And this is the best goddamn pan that has ever been made, in my opinion. I have yet to get a pan that has made me want to replace this pan. Not to say there aren't some good pans out there. There's definitely pans that I like that purchased today would be the go-to for me. But the only reason I don't use this out at the river is because I don't want to ruin it or lose it. Out of the river, I use the XP pan because I like the color, I like the riffles, and I like the big face for back panning. But really what I use, we'll let that chill for right now. But really what I use is that little guy. Because I'm not out there to pan, I'm out there to sluice. So my pan I'm only using to see if there's any gold there. So I just use this little 11-inch, 10-inch, however the hell big this is, the Gold Catcher 2, the GPAA pan, because it's got the best riffles. Come back over here. It's got the best riffles, those deep-ass riffles. It's got a decent-sized face, and it's small. You know, you can drop it into a 5-gallon bucket or just slap it on top of it. Works great. It's light. Yeah, well, that's the thing. There was a guy in Canada who was selling them. He had them listed, and I reached out to him and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, what's up with the Braun pan? Like, are these bootlegs or do you have like somebody making them for you?" And I think he was a little bit off put by that. But he came clean with it. He's like, "No, yeah, I have somebody who makes it for me in China. They're bootlegs." I was like, "Cool," because the guy's out of business and I've been looking for those, so I hella want one. And he's like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah." So I order one up, and then it turns out that he can't get them, and he cancels the order. Not too long after that, the whole website went down. So maybe he couldn't get anything. I don't know. Or maybe I dodged a scam. But I got my money back after I ordered it, so maybe it wasn't a scam. I don't know. Either way, I couldn't get the pan, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want the money, I want the pan. But yeah, I would imagine I could send that to China to a manufacturer and tell them, make me 1,000 of these, and it would be worth, maybe the effort and time. But probably not. I don't need that many of that pan, and I don't want to go into the pan business. I don't want to be the pan man. I don't mind being the man with the pan. Yeah, the whole thing just sounds super shady. Is it slipping in and out? Here. Make sure the mic's still picking me up. Oh, where is that? There it is. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it should be working. Might try refreshing. I didn't touch anything or change anything, so unless it's the internet is hosed up, which could be, absolutely could be. Yeah. The Toolbox King. Yeah, I've shipped a whole bunch of those out. In fact, I've gone through most of my last order of pumps. So I got to reach out to the manufacturer lady and see if she's still, because she just kind of disappeared on me. She said, "Yeah, I'm not working under this label anymore." And I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Because I'm very happy with the product you've been selling me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I can still get it for you. Just email me over here on my friend's account." I was like, "No, don't tell me things like that. I'm never gonna talk to you again. Email me on this account here. I'll send you a Cash App link." Can't do it. Can't do it. Need the protections. Not trying to have somebody take off with my money. But anyway, let's head over to the bench. Bring some gold with us. Let's see what we got. .07. Couple more granules. 1.10. Or 1 point. I wish. Right? 0. Now it's going down. What the fuck? Whatever. 0.05 or 110. It's a tenth of gold. Tenth of a gram. And this tenth of a gram is going to go into some serious sloppy seconds. And this bag. Actually, all right. Where's my pen? Here it is. What's the date today? 9/25. There's the good stuff. This is going to be some Cape D, sloppy seconds, sloppy D, dirty. All right. This is also pay layer sand. I haven't gone through it. It has not run through the cube. So, there is a chance of some natural beach gold in here, along with the 1/10 of a gram that just got put in there. Which is actually more gold than we found on the last time we went out there. So, don't go out there thinking you're going to get rich, because you're not. You're going to spend more money on your gear than you're ever going to find on the beach. All right. Boom. Sloppy seconds right there. With some fine beach sand. A lot of gold in it. No, compared to what you'll find in the natural. There you are. Now, if you haven't already done it, click the link on top of the chat. Do the whole like that video, leave a comment. You got to leave a comment because that's what enters you. If you're not a subscriber and you're still hanging out here, make sure you're subscribed because you got to be a subscriber to win. Hit the bell and all that so you don't miss out our shit. And yeah, that's how it happens. No, this week I'm not going to throw anything else in. This is just going to be straight up Cape disappointment. No garnet. I'm out of garnets anyways. I used all my garnet on something I'm working on. All right. If you've all had a chance to do the thing, it looks like we lost a couple people, so they might be doing the thing right now. You should have hurried up and done it already. But hey, that's cool. I'm not going to hold it against you. You got to leave a comment. Leave a comment. Do the thing. Do what you need to do. And we're going to give away some pay. There's our YouTube video. We're going to filter out any duplicates. 8 plus 5. 12. 13. Oops. Oh, I'm stupid. Get out of the way. 27 unique comments. All right. Let's find ourselves a winner. This week's winner is William Noel. Who loves gold? This guy does. Can I get a win? Yes, you can. William Noel, you are tonight's winner of Dig Daddy Sloppy Seconds. So get in there. William Noel, are you here still? Speak up if you are, because I'll need you to send me your address to digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. No, it isn't you, unless your name's William Noel. But if William doesn't claim this by next week, then we'll be giving away 2 bags of dirt. So we'll see. He's got a little bit of time. But otherwise, if not, next week is the first of the month, and you know what that means. It means it's a Patreon. It's a Patreon night. And usually do a little extra stuff then as well. So tune in. Otherwise, I just want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. And I hope you have an awesome week. And hopefully the weather lets up here and gives us a little bit of sunshine. Because I want to get back out to the river again. But you know me, I ain't digging in the rain. So, little sunshine or overcast. As long as it ain't raining, I'm out there. And hopefully you guys can get out there too. Do some digging, find some gold, get that shiny, heavy pan steel. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great week. And tune in next week. We will see you then. If I don't see you out at the river, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.